let's continue to solve Leetcode problem. 3264, final array state after k multiplication operations 1. So for this problem, we are giving a nums array, and we are also giving integer k. So for this k means there are going to be k operations, and we are also giving this multiplier. So for the multiplier, so for each of the time, so there are going to be k operations. So for each of the operation, basically we're gonna try to find the minimum value, but we need to find the position of the minimum value. So for example, the position is here. Then we're gonna use this value times the multiplier. So for the first time after operation 1, so at this position, the value at index 1, the value is gonna become 2. Yeah. Next, if there's a tie, because this 2 and this 2 is a tie, so what are we gonna do? If there are multiple occurrences of the minimum value, so this means this 2 and this 2 are multiple values, so we're gonna select one that appears first. So basically this means we're gonna select the first one because this 2 appears first. Yeah, so this is the idea. Now after the operation 1, it's gonna become this. After operation 2, so this 2 gonna become the 4. So after operation 3, this 2 gonna become the 4. Yeah. So after operation 4, so this first 4 gonna become 8. Yeah. So this is what happens after operations 5. So basically we're gonna get such kind of a value. So exactly what we are doing. So for each of the time, basically for us, we're gonna find the minimum value, and then we're gonna update the minimum value. So this means we're gonna use a min heap to solve the problem. Yeah. So in Python we can directly use the min heap. Yeah. But we need to keep the original position. How can we find the position of the min heap? You know, if we are using heap, basically this is a heap. So every value inside it's gonna be a heap. There's no sequence. So for example, this is like 2, this is 1. It can be any values, 3, 5, 6. But how can we make a sequence? So we just need to sort the array, because the representation of the heap is just an array. So after we get the heap, we just need to sort it. So after sorted, we can get the right sequence. Yeah. So let's just try to solve it. So first of all, let's just update the nums array, because we want to find the sequence or the position of each of the value inside the nums. So basically we need to have a position. So let's just use index. So for ni, so for I, n, in, we're gonna use enumerate the nums. So in this way, we find a position of the nums for each of the values. So for example, for this value 2, we're gonna give a position as index 0. For this value 1, we're gonna give a position as index 1, and similarly for others. Now what are we gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna just do the k operations. So for anything underscore in range with k. First of all, we're gonna pop out the value. Yeah, so it's gonna be a value with index gonna equal to heap pop of the nums. Yeah, and then we're gonna update the value. So this num gonna be this value times the multiplier, and then we're gonna put it inside the heap. Yeah, so heap push with the nums, and the value is going to be a tuple. So inside it's going to be this num, and the index we need to find the position. So this is exactly what we are doing. So after that we're going to get a after that basically we finish all the operations. Now what left behind is this nums. Yeah, this nums is an array, but it is a heap. It is a heap. It is not sorted. So this means we need to sort the num. Yeah. So we're going to use a lambda function with x and x1, because we're gonna sort it according to the index, and index is this x1. Now we just need to return the final result. So it's gonna be n. So for ni inside the nums, so it's gonna be exactly gonna be the same as here. Yeah. So for anything inside the nums, I just need to take out this value, and after that, basically I've already sorted the nums. I'm gonna keep the sequence as before. Yeah, so this is exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. Now let me just run it and submit it to check if it works. I did something wrong. I think I did it right before. Yeah, 6 minutes I did it before. Now I did something wrong. Let me just check that. So this is my position. So for I enumerate the nums. So for anything in range k, so this is my value, and this is my index. I'm gonna use a heap pop, and my num I'm gonna update it with this value times the multiplier, and then I'm gonna push it. Heap push, I'm gonna push the nums with the nums and with this num and index. Then I just need to sort it. So this is the strings. Let me just put it in. Just use this example to check why it didn't work. So this is a 2 and 1. Oh, my final result is 4 and 1. So basically, for the first time, I need to find this value. It's gonna be 1. Because this one gonna become 2, and it's gonna be finished all the operations. Now I found a number with 2. This is really strange, but it's okay. Let's just check what is wrong with it. Let me just print out the value and the index for this example. So this is my value. It is 2, and the index is 0. But I need to pop out this value as 1. But currently it is 2. So this is really strange for me. Normally I need to pop out this smaller value. Let me just check the nums. This is really strange for me. So it is 2 0 1 1. So next I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna use the heap pop. So basically I want to pop out this one. Because I forget to use a heapify, because currently it is not a heap. So it also happens. Sometimes you're gonna make silly mistakes. So we're gonna need to heapify the nums. So after heapify, everything gonna be okay. Now as you can see, it works. Because we need to turn these nums into a heap, and then we're gonna do the heap operations. If it is not a heap, how can we do the heap operations? Now let me just submit it to check if it works. Now as you can see, it works, and the time complexity is k times log n. So n is the length of the nums, and this k gonna be a really small value, which is n is 10. I think that's all for it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.